Hello and welcome back. In this lesson we'll take a look at how much do you need to invest before being able to create and publish your own apps or games on the Google Play Store. In order to just develop Android applications and play with Java, test your application on an emulator or real device, you don't have to pay anything. The software that allows you to develop these applications is free of charge. On the other side, if you will want to distribute or publish your applications on the Google Play Store, you will have to pay a Google Developer's Fee. Let's open up a web browser and search for Google Developer Fee. If we access the first link from the results page, we can find more information about this. We can see that Google is charging a one-time fee of $25. They do this because they want to encourage the developers to create higher quality apps and avoid spamming the Play Store. Remember that this is a one-time fee only, so as soon as you pay this $25, you become a Google developer and you will be able to publish your apps on their marketplace, the Google Play Store. But in order to be able to become a Google developer, you have to be located in one of the supported countries. Don't worry though, most of the countries are already supported, and if not, Google is working pretty fast on adding the remaining countries to the list. Some countries will not have support for a merchant registration. But what is a merchant and do you really need one? A merchant account with Google will allow you not only to publish your application in their marketplace, but you could also charge users for it. So, for instance, you create a game that you want to sell it for 99 cents, or you want to integrate in-app billing in your application. This will allow you to sell digital content to your users, something like upgrades, lives, energy, and any other consumable or non-consumable items. If the merchant account is not available in your country, you will not be able to sell anything to your users. You will not be able even to charge the users the 99 cents for your game. You will have to offer the game for free and monetizing by displaying ads. There are pros and cons to this approach, as we'll discuss in a further lesson. You can filter the countries list by typing your country name in the search field. So, if I'm typing my country, which is Romania, you can see that both developer registration and merchant registration are available. Just to see how fast the things are going with Google, 3 or 4 months back, Romania was not on the merchant registration supported country list. So don't get discouraged if your country is not yet supported. Back to our discussion, if your country supports developer registration, and most countries do, you are good to go. As you pay the $25 fee, you become a Google developer. The next thing that I want to discuss about is the software that you are going to use while developing Android applications. The main development tool is called Eclipse. This, along with a plugin developed by Google, will allow you to create any Android application starting with a simple tips calculator and ending with more complex applications like 3D games. So, you don't have to pay anything for the software that will help you develop these applications. However, in later stages of development, if you decide that creating Android application is something that you will love to do, especially if developing games for Android, a good image editing software like Adobe Photoshop could be very helpful. We'll use it throughout this course, but to follow along, you don't really need it. You can use any free image editing software like Paint, which comes with Windows operating system, or something more advanced like GIMP. Anyway, Adobe provides access to their wonderful applications on a monthly based subscription, so in case you decide to give a chance to Photoshop, you can obtain a copy for as low as $9.99 per month. You also have access to other applications made by Adobe for $19.99 per month. But I repeat, for this course or even at early stages of Android development, you can use any free image editing software that you are comfortable with. And lastly, you will need some money to purchase source code for the apps that you want to reskin. I decided not to include any source code along with this course because that will have increased the price for this course, and maybe you will not want to reskin the same game type that I'm using as an example during this course. Instead, I choose to discuss about several marketplaces that are selling source code for mobile apps and let you decide which app is perfect for you to start reskinning. Anyway, if you would like to follow along with exactly the same app that I'm using during this course, I will show you where to purchase it and for a reasonable price. Back to our discussion about the necessary investment for reskinning Android apps or games. You will need some money to purchase the source code for the games that you will want to reskin. The prices for the apps or games that you might want to purchase are starting from $12–13 for casual games, but if you later decide that reskinning apps is something that you will like to do as a business and become more serious about it, be prepared to spend more money for the source code of the games that you want to reskin. By investing more money in a game's source code, you can expect higher revenues, and sometimes that is really the case, but not every time. Anyway, we'll discuss more about these aspects along the course. But as they say that best things in life are free, you can expect to find source code for Android games or apps also for free. We will also discuss about this topic in a further lesson. So to conclude, the only payment needed to start reskinning Android apps and being able to publish them to the Play Store is actually the Google developer fee, which is $25. The other software or services can be found for free, but in case you will want to generate some real revenue from this business, you can expect to invest some money as you gain more experience with this and want to develop complex or more rewarding applications. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.